Coming off hiatus, it's time for this week's State of Trade in Star Citizen. I apologize for my absence. Between holidays, travel, and losing my voice to sickness, I've been away longer than intended. So let's recap on the major changes. Microtech was added in 3.8. Along with Microtech came planetary stations over each major city. ArcCorp sees Bajini Point, Hurston has Everest Harbor, and Microtech sees Port Tresler over its Fresh Horizon. Traders were disappointed to find that their trade potential was limited to most R&R demands. However, Everest Harbor over Hurston is accepting titanium at this time. With a limited demand for the commodity, Everest Harbor is best serviced by medium haulers such as freelancers, while larger options like the Caterpillar are more suited for landing planetside. Ship components have seen a major overhaul, with adjustment to quantum drives having the largest effect on the trade economy. The overall speed of a quantum drive is no longer limited by size. This means that any ship equipped with a proper Size 2 quantum drive can equal or even beat the mighty Caterpillar across the system, giving medium haulers more trading options. However, increased fuel consumption has already stranded quite a few traders, so pilots are cautioned to monitor quantum fuel reserves until they get a feel for the duration of their tank. For a limited time, all players have been issued a base model Freelancer. This is to enable a workaround for a certain bug. Players are encouraged to take advantage of the free Lancer while they have it. For those looking to make money in other commercial avenues without trading, mining has received several additions. 3.8 sees the introduction of the Argo Mole, a surprise multi-crew mining ship capable of supporting one pilot and up to 3 mining turrets. Slated to have 96 SCU, it is currently bugged at 69. However, many players have brought on hauls well over 100,000 UEC with only moderate loads. This patch also sees the addition of mining heads, swappable components that changes the behavior and power of a mining laser. From support options at lower resistance to do-it-all top-of-the-line lasers, the addition of this component has added progression to a specialized role. And now for market data. While trading surged for the beginning of the patch, too many duplication exploits have plagued the game, adding billions in illegitimate money to the in-game economy. Due to the rampant nature of this exploit, CIG has confirmed a progress wipe for 3.8.1 to address the issue. In the metals market, Agresium soared to 24.90 in Crusader, with ArcCorp deposits not far behind. This is well over the base price of 22.5 and is not a suggested cargo at this time, especially as supply shortages plague all locations. Titanium has experienced sporadic surges on Ariel as traders haul the metal to Everest Harbor. The price has experienced a roller coaster from 7.70 UEC to its base of 7.10 at times. Traders looking for stable pricing and a quieter trade lane are recommended to visit SAL2 on Lyria. Gold continues previous trends of holding in the 5.80 range in Crusader, with Hurston and ArcCorp deposits locked in at a base of 5.40. Tungsten experienced minor surges on Daymar, creeping upwards to 3.70 from a baseline of 3.55. Aluminum sees no change and holds at 1.11 UEC. Legal vices continue to see movement as distilled spirits peaked at 4.67 UEC, above a base of 4.20. Stems saw similar growth as well, topping out at 2.94, above a base of 2.80. More and more smugglers are making the trip to Orinth to unload illicit goods. The salvage yard on Hurston is becoming a star location to unload, despite long travel times and difficult navigation. The shift in locales has caused ETAM and Neon to see a surge in traffic. Gases see standard trends as astatine continues to see volatile pricing. Deposits around Crusader continue to hold in the 7.90 range, with deposits on ETA reaching as high as 7.50 above its base of 7 UEC. Prices quickly dropped to default ranges during off hours, and Astatine to Levski has become an increasingly popular run for those that wish to avoid Olisar and the marathon run into Lorville CBD. Fluorine experienced occasional dips in profit, but has held firm at a base price of 2.35, with Deacons and Hicks currently buying at full price of 2.95. Fluorine from ArcCorp 157 to Deacon's Research is a low-risk route with incredibly fast turnaround, making it a staple run for many traders starting out. Hydrogen rose slightly to 1 UEC from 0.90 as more traders try moving the cheap gas. Chlorine sees no change and holds firm at 1.35, and iodine follows suit at 0.35 UEC. The mineral market's star commodity laranite continues to dominate, as prices hold firm in the high 27 UEC range, high above a rarely seen 24.10. The moon of Ariel, which is the main supplier of laranite, received an update this patch as the two outposts were relocated. Formerly only 60 kilometers from each other, they now have several hundred kilometers between them. This has made solo piracy a tougher profession, and has encouraged traders to risk solo trading even more. Diamond continues to see major movement in ArcCorp and Crusader. ArcCorp deposits reached 6.14, while Crusader's only deposit held at a base of 5.85. The sell price at Olisar and Grim Hex tumbled as low as 6.66, down from a usual 7.35, as the market became oversaturated yet again. Beryl experienced a minor bump to 4.13, slightly above a base of 4.05. Corendum saw the same activity and rose to 2.33 from 2.30. The scrap trade retains its popularity from previous patches, as prices at Grim Hex and Crew L1 reached a 1.50, up from a usual 1.35. Traders are encouraged to take advantage of the new faster quantum drives to acquire scrap at base pricing from other stations. Medical supplies continue to see surprising activity, reaching as high as 7.29 at Deacons. This is far above its base price of 15.75, and State of Trade would like to remind traders that 2 runs of astatine or titanium exceed the profit of a single run of medical at base pricing, with only half the investment risk. Medical supplies are not a recommended commodity for the foreseeable future. Agricultural supplies see little movement and hold at 1 UEC. Processed food follows suit and holds at 1.2 UEC. And now for next week's forecast. Overall trading should cool off with a confirmation of an incoming reset. Titanium and astatine should see returns to near base pricing except during the weekend. Medical will continue to be overtraded, and cross-system trade will continue to pick up as medium haulers swap their quantum drives for the coveted XL1. And now for this week's trading tip. Watch your back. Literally. With the new melee system and takedown ability, players can attempt to keep you incapacitated while their friends go to work on your ship. Always clear an outpost before purchasing cargo, and if possible, have a friend on your ship ready to take off if things go south. Don't let a punch below the belt affect your bottom line. That's it for this week's State of Trade. Until next time, keep on trucking.